Woo. Oh, holy, that was fun.
Welcome aboard.
Down here for hours. Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today's video is going to be epic because for the first time in ages we're out at my dream jumps again for video. I probably haven't done a video or any clips out here besides like a short or a TikTok and flipping, I don't know, like at least 6 months. I have been riding out here a bit and I have been doing heaps of digging and stuff, but I'm super excited today because everything is running. There is a bit of work to do with moving tarps and stuff. We are going to get a ride in. It's going to be the first ride on the P3 here. Well, the first video on the P3 here, which I'm super excited about. And so not much has changed out here. Like I did do a bunch of digging over spring. Like we fixed up both the landings up the top, like did heaps of work on there, reshaping those, tidied up the resi a bit, tidied up the lip over the fence, just doing heaps of work there. I didn't film much of it though, because you guys have seen it before, but you're probably seeing a voice over it now. And so the plan today, nothing too crazy, just want to get some laps. It is a bit breezy, but it is really dry here. Like it's basically dusty and it's only early October, so I think a good session is going to be on, which is be cool. And my sister Hannah's here to help film. So what we'll do is I'm going to get all the tarps off, which will take us like half an hour. Then I'll meet you at the top with the GoPro and get the first lap of the season in for you guys, get some drone clips, and who knows, it's going to be good though. Sweet team, all the tarps are off, the jumps are all prepped. Things were definitely a bit more messy and sticky than I anticipated. When I was in Australia, it actually flooded in Gorham. We had like 70mm of rain in a couple of hours, and you could really tell that it's happened out here. But if you look at this view, like it is dry now, and it's how good do the jumps look? Like it looks incredible here. So all that work setting up is definitely worth it. I don't know if you guys can hear the noise of the wind, but it's definitely a bit breezy. If you can see those plants moving, like definitely a lot windier than I'd like it to be. So the session might be a bit more chill, but we're definitely gonna get some laps and get the first video here in like 6 months. So there's a break in the wind, I'll put you on the chest mount, we'll get into it. All right guys, there seems to be a break in the wind, so wish me luck. Oh, I can already feel the headwind, geez. First one, second, nose are in. See how the blue ramp feels in the wind? Oh, not bad. Over the fence. Oh, I definitely got you here. But we're in. Heck yeah. There you go, team. First lap of spring and first lap in ages. It was windy, but we made it down. Let's go in again. See if we can adjust this wind a bit and ride a bit better. Boost it. Yeah. We do a 360. Believe it or not, in the wind, spins and flips work better than straight jumps. Yo. Woo. Sweet team. It's a little bit greasy in places and it's definitely windy, but we're definitely making it work as well. I've worked out the sort of line here. So the first two, it's like a headwind going that way. It's got to go a bit faster onto those ones. Then the blue ramp is not too big. It's kind of covered by the hedge. Over the fence and the resi are the worst. They're the kind of ones to watch out for in the wind, but now that I know which way the wind's going, I can probably link a couple POV laps up for you, and then we might get hand out of the car and get a couple like non-point of view clips as well and get a session going. See if we can get a couple tricks off now. We kind of adjusted to the wind a bit. Tire good. T-ball. I'll flip this one this time. Whoa, don't overcut it. Landed deep. Over the fence. And there's 3. Yo. Okay. Let's see if we can tidy out that last run, team. So first, 1 foot X. Second, 3. Blue. Perfect, Becky. Okay. So see. there we go, team. Perfect, Becky. Okay. Full speed. Just found one of the locals at the jumps, a black caterpillar. This is a nature discovery channel. Check out this guy. I didn't even know we had these in New Zealand. He's all fuzzy. How cool. But anyway, cool caterpillar, and the session is going really well despite the wind. Like, I am having to struggle a bit to guess where I'm going to go. I'm going to put a quick compilation now of all the times I got wind gusted then. Nah. On the foot extra. No. First. Oh, no. Nope. Oh. So as you can see, it actually took quite a few tries to get that run down just because of the wind. So what we're going to do now, I've taken the chest mount off. Hannah has kindly offered to film a non-point of view lap all the way down. So we'll get a clip of each of those tricks on each jump individually and sort of like link it up into a compilation of me doing that run. Enjoy. Sweet team, there's that lap from top to bottom. For you guys, that's probably like a 20-second clip. For Hannah and I, like, it takes us like 25 minutes to film from top to bottom, but pretty stoked on that in the wind. What I'd like to do now, I don't know if we'll film another top to bottom lap, but I've recently been doing neck flips on this bike. I did a bunch of the end elastings on Christian's airbag, did a few in Australia. I'd love to get one on here. I've been doing a few in shows as well, and I really want to do one on my Resi, because this would be like sort of the gnarly shrimp I've done it on. So what we might do is we might set up my phone, just gonna get a couple clips. I don't know if the GoPro will get a good clip of it or not, and see if we can do one. Awesome team. I'm really stoked to get a flip knack on this Resi jump. Like, it was pretty scary and took a few goes, but really stoked for that last one I got. I think I got the bike really whipped out. I'm pretty happy with how my leg was. I definitely want to get my leg straighter in future, but the whipped outness was good. And it feels pretty cool to do on a real jump, or the like most scary jump I've done on so far. I had it on the airbag a few times, but it's still a really fresh new trick for me, so that felt really good. And just getting laps here today was flipping awesome. And as you can see, all the tarps and stuff are back on. Massive shout out to my sister Hannah for helping me put those on and like getting the Resi all sorted out. It is just going to be an awesome summer out here once again. And what's really cool is, like, I showed you a little bit of digging I did at the start. The long and low landing, the berm, like the big blue ramp landing, none of those have been rebuilt this year because the tarps have just worked super well because you put more tires on. So shout out to Johnny Baxter for helping with that earlier in autumn. It isn't the end of the riding yet, because the session I had out here a couple weeks ago, the first session of spring, I think I still have the clips from that. They're just sort of standard tripod clips, so we'll roll those now if we have them. Sweet, so I hope you guys enjoyed those extra bonus clips if they were there. I actually don't know at the time of filming if they were, but if they were there, I was pretty chuffed with them. Mainly, like, the 3-table on that jump felt really sick. Like, that's cool to do that in that jumps. Hadn't really 3-tabled that blue ramp. And cool to get some riding in the new POC Crown Air Carbon full face as well. Like, don't know how much I'll wear that thing for dirt jumping out here, but it's good to know it does work, and it felt so light and just felt great. Oh, freak 'em. That is not the end of the video, team. I decided to get some more footage for this video to make it a bit longer for you guys, make it even more epic. So I'm up here at the top of the Pope Road mountain bike trails. I haven't been here in ages, and we're on the enduro bike for the first time since Canada. And I know I've had a few videos in this thing, but I actually haven't ridden this thing for like like 6 weeks. So I'm so excited to be back on it. So I've just been riding the hardtail heats, which has been super fun, but I love my enduro bike as well. So plan I'm gonna get a couple of POV laps up here at Pope Road to finish the video. To start off, we're gonna head this way and get into the jump trail, which is pretty sick and my favorite trail up here. Just before we get into this lap aboard the Status 160, I actually did a little warm up before and I managed to slice my finger pretty good in my hand, pretty good. I did one of the first jumps in the trail and there's like some bush layer or thorn bush hanging across my hand. I slipped across it at top speed, but we're gonna ignore that for now. We're wearing the Popcorn Carbon Air for the first time in a while, and we got the GoPro on the side, the Poc Sports helmet they sent me. Let me know what you guys think of this angle here, whether you like it more or less than the chest mount I normally run. But here we go. We're in. Now, I was warming up before, but the trail was pretty loose, like from all the rain we had recently. All right, here we go. With like this branches and stuff everywhere like that, so there may be a few squirrely bits where we go a bit slower, but that's okay. This trail's pretty sick. Woo! Lots of branches there. Okay, ended a couple of big jumps here. This is the best section in my opinion. Well, one of the best sections. Little drop and then full speed into here to the trees. Woohoo! He's sliding out. Okay, this is where the bush lawyer was, but I tore it off, so hopefully we don't run into it again. Woo! It's looking mucky, but we're doing it. Yeah. Woohoo! Little creek gap. Heck yeah, team. Okay, we're gonna stop for a second and get a couple non-POVs up there. Sweet team, I hope you enjoyed those bonus non-POV clips courtesy of the phone and tree tripod. Really stoked to buzz that tree on that jump, but we're gonna continue down now. I've also tilted the GoPro up a little bit. So I reviewed the footage and I was probably too far down at the start of the lap. So hopefully it's about right now. But do let me know in the comments what you think of the GoPro being like this. Yo. Oh man, I thought I was gonna hit that tree with my head. Woo! This section's fast. Oh, holy, that was fun. That felt sick, guys. That was the funnest of the trail I've ridden all day. Oh man, a bit washed out down here. Crikey. The rain has really ripped through these rocks here. Okay, it's tight, it's tight. Come up here, tightly. Through the trees, over the creek. Woo! And so we pedal to the woods to finish. There's like one more jump. Yo. Woo! Haha. Heck yeah, team. That is a sick section of trail. I love that. Sweet team, we're now back home in the garage. That's gonna be the end of the video, but what a video it was, and actually the first video where I've rode both of my Specialized bikes in one video. So we started off with the Specialized P3 at my jumps, then moved to the Specialized Status 160 up Pope Road, and actually, funnily enough, my whole fleet is Specialized now. So this is an old P1 from like 2006, and this is the bike I used to jump into the pond at Camp Columbia and into lakes. So it's crazy to think I've got a 2006 P1, 2023 P3, and a 2022 Status 160. Got the whole Specialized fleet. And if you want to get yourself a P3 or a Status 160, you can get identical bikes to my one, like one that's exact with the same pretty much from Wensley Cycles if you're keen on one, or if you want something slightly downgraded as well, that's maybe like not in your price range. They've got stuff like that as well, so make sure you hit up Wensley Cycles in Invercargill if you want a bike exactly the same as mine. And if you're not like in the Invercargill area, hit up Specialized because they make these bikes identical to how I have them, and they rip. Like, these things are sick. In any case, guys, that's going to be the end of the video, so be sure to give the video a like, leave a comment below what your favorite part was, share the video around if anyone might enjoy it, subscribe if you're new. Cheers, team.
Welcome aboard.